Hey, what's going on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to give you guys a little update as to which credit cards I have in my wallet right now, plus give you guys a little rundown as to all the points and miles I have across all of my accounts, plus give you guys a little idea as to some of the future plans I have for some vacations and which credit cards I'm thinking about picking up. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Will. I go over travel reward credit cards to help you guys travel more without breaking the bank. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that little red subscribe button for more videos. So it's been about 2 or 3 weeks since my wife and I got back from our Hawaiian vacation. And as soon as we left the hotel to come back home, we were already thinking about our next trip. And I'm sure you guys know how that is. You just get bitten by that vacation bug. So for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been getting some ideas on places that, we may want to go in the very near future and looking like, mid-summer, late summer, sometime around there, for our next vacation. So I've been looking at the points that I have and all the credit cards that I may need to get in order to make any of these vacations possible without having to pay too much out of pocket. So let's start with the amount of points and miles I have across all of my accounts right now. So looking at Chase, we have about 128,000 ultimate reward points. That's about $1,900 if you value those points at 1.5 cents per point. And then Amex is 544,000. That's about $8,200 at that same 1.5 cents per point valuation. Now, these are my personal estimates when it comes to how much membership reward and ultimate reward points are worth. I think the point guy gives them 2 cents per point, but I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative here. But I'm pretty sure, if I get 2 cents per point, I'm not going to be too upset by that. Now, as you can see, we definitely have a lot more Amex points when compared to our Chase points. And over the past year, we've been aggressively using our Chase Ultimate Reward points towards the pay yourself back, where you can redeem your points at a bonus on restaurants and groceries. So we definitely use maybe like 200,000 Ultimate Reward points just for that. And really no regrets. We put that money to really good use. So, it's okay. We're going to start building those Chase points back up right now, but we have plenty of Chase and Amex points really to do any vacation without me even having to worry about anything. Now, moving on, we have our hotel points. So with Marriott, we have 185,000 points. That's about $1,500 in value. Hilton, 204,000 points. That's about $1,200 in value. And then Hyatt, we have 102,000 points, which is about $1,700 in value. And these point valuations are coming straight from the point guy. Now, my Hyatt points, the only reason I have that many points is because I transferred some Chase points to Hyatt last year for our Japan trip, which unfortunately we did have to cancel. But, I kind of consider those Hyatt points just a kind of an extension of my Chase points, because Hyatt is probably, the best way to really use your Chase Ultimate Reward points. It's just a really good transfer partner. The Marriott Hilton points, those are just from sign-up bonuses for the cars that I've picked up over the past couple years. And then moving on to the airlines, we have 100,000 Delta miles on the Alaska Air, 59,000 miles. And as you can see, Alaska Air miles are worth quite a bit, 1.8 cents per point. Again, these are coming straight from the point guy. And at some point, I'm planning to move my Marriott points to my Alaska Air account. And that's because they are transfer partners. You can move them over from a 3-to-1 ratio. And Alaska Air has some really, really good partner reward charts. And I've gone over the Alaska Air credit cards and talked a little bit more about that. I'll link it up here if you want to check it out. But that's essentially how I'm going to use those Marriott points. I very much doubt I'm ever going to use them to actually redeem them for a hotel. So all those points and miles are worth roughly $17,000. And that doesn't even include some of the other credit card benefits that I have, like free nights at the Marriott, Delta and Alaska Air companion passes, and some Delta credits due to some cancellations last year. So definitely a lot of, points, benefits, and credits that I have to take advantage of for our next trip. So for this next trip, again, it'll be sometime in the middle of the summer. So we're really being a little conservative with our planning and only looking at places that are currently open to United States citizens without too many restrictions like quarantine and, having to have COVID testing while you're there, stuff like that. We're being a little bit conservative, so we're looking at Mexico, which is pretty open right now to United States citizens, and we're also looking at places in the Caribbean. Now, my wife is really set on going back to Cancun, but I've kind of already done that, and I don't really have too much desire to go back to Cancun. So the place I'm personally looking at is going to be the Park Hyatt St. Kitts. Now, this hotel is absolutely beautiful. I found it during my live stream and I was doing some trip planning, and I just never thought this place existed. So it is a Category 7 Hyatt hotel, and it goes for roughly $500 to $600 per night, depending on when you're trying to travel. And a Category 7 hotel is worth 30,000 points per night. So really, you're getting a really good point valuation there if you were to use your points. Roughly 2 cents per point for your Hyatt points. So this is the place that I'm considering right now for our summer trip. And the only problem that I have with it, at least right now, is that some of the on-island and off-island excursions are unfortunately just kind of shut down right now due to COVID. So I really want to see them start opening that stuff back up before we really, book this trip. Because if they're not open, I'll probably be a little bit, well, definitely a lot more hesitant to actually book this trip, and I probably won't book it if it's not going to be available to us. Now, like I said, the Park Hyatt is roughly 30,000 points per night. And right now we have about 102,000 Hyatt points. So we will probably want to stay maybe, 4 or 5 nights. So we are a little bit short, but we do have over, 128,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points that we can transfer to Hyatt. So right now we are sitting at enough points to book this hotel for the amount of time that we want. I haven't actually looked up any actual plane ticket costs yet, or, how many points that would take. It's still kind of early for that. And I'm imagining that plane tickets will still remain a little bit on the cheaper side, even going into the summer. So I might end up paying cash for that, but I'll play it by ear, and of course I will update you guys on all this trip planning as time goes on. Hopefully, once the world starts to open back up again and we start getting past this pandemic, some of the other places that my wife wants to travel to include Japan, Italy, Thailand, Philippines, Bali, as well as Greece. So I'm kind of going where she wants to go, just because over the past 10 years, she really hasn't had the opportunity to travel internationally. So as you guys know, happy wife, happy life. But let me know some of the places that you guys are trying to travel to down in the comments below once this whole pandemic blows over. Now that we've gone over all the points and miles across all of my accounts and looked at a potential vacation spot for this coming summer, let's go over which cards I have in my wallet right now. And the first one is going to be the Freedom Flex card. So I'm using this card just for the 3x back at restaurants. Now I could be using my gold card, which gives me 4x back, but I'm really trying to build that, Chase Ultimate Reward Points stash back up, and I already have a lot of membership reward points, so that 1 point difference between the two cards isn't really too big of a deal for me, especially based on my spend. I just don't put enough spend on there for that 1 point to really make a huge difference. Now the gold card pretty much already pays for itself with some of its other benefits, so I don't really feel too pressured to actually put spend on that card. The next card I have in my wallet is going to be my Amex Platinum card. I'm getting 10x back at supermarkets as well as gas stations with this, and that's due to the recent sign-up bonus where they're giving this for 6 months. So I've been absolutely loving this benefit. I do a lot of shopping, a lot of spend when I'm at supermarkets, probably more than I do at restaurants right now. So definitely a huge benefit. So I've been accumulating a lot of points since December. So I have about another 2 or so months, to really take advantage of this. And this benefit is one of the reasons why I think the Platinum card was the top card of 2020. I'm not sure if I've ever said that, but with this benefit, the sign-up bonus, and all the credits that they gave during 2020, I had to say the Platinum card probably was the best card for that year. The last card I have in my wallet is going to be the Chase Ink Unlimited card, which gives me 1.5x back on all of my spend. Don't really use this card too much because most of my spend is usually in the restaurant category or in the grocery category. And if I'm doing any other type of shopping, it's usually online where I'm using my Amazon card or my Best Buy card where I get a higher percentage back, cash back, but it is a higher percentage back. Now, the other card that I do use on a regular basis that I don't actually keep in my wallet on a regular basis is going to be my Chase Ink Cash card. And I use this to get 5x back on my cell phone bill, all of my streaming services, my internet bill, my cable bill. If I had to pay for any internet subscriptions like Microsoft Office or Adobe, I use that to get 5x back on all those categories. So definitely another big Chase Ultimate Reward Point earner for me on a regular basis. I probably, in all those categories, probably spend roughly $600 per month. So that's about 3,000 Chase Ultimate Reward points just on this one card for just my regular recurring expenses. Now those are all the main cards that I keep in my wallet right now. There are a few others that I just kind of keep near my car keys, and those are the Amex cards that are given some sort of credit right now for dining, like the Delta Platinum, as well as my Hilton Surpass, my Marriott Bonvoy Amex business card is giving $15 back on your cell phone bill. So I am using those cards as well. Now, in terms of future cards that I'm looking at getting in the very near future is the Hyatt card. I plan on getting this card under my wife's name as a Player 2 card. She hasn't really picked up too many cards over the past few years, so she's definitely under 524. And I'm also looking at getting the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Hopefully I'll be under 524 in the next couple months, and then I'll also be under the, or I'll be eligible for the Sapphire sign-up bonus again, which is 48 months. So I would have been 48 months since I've gotten my first Sapphire bonus. So that's what I'm hoping, that this huge, 80,000 Ultimate Reward Point sign-up bonus sticks around for a few more months so I can pick that up. Then later in this year or early next year, I'm still looking at getting the Hilton Aspire card again, as well as the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. Just whenever they fit my actual needs, then I'll probably pick them up. So guys, let me know down in the comments below which cards you have in your wallet right now and what trips you're looking forward to taking once we get through this pandemic. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. Free and easy way to support the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Sub for more videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.